I was introduced to the Big Brothers Big Sisters program when they came to my junior high. There was a group of us that had the 21st Century Scholarship, so they thought that the Big Brothers Big Sisters college mentoring program would be good for us as well.
Big Brothers Big Sisters actually came to my employer, Raytheon, and did a lunch and learn. And at the time, I thought, oh, I'll give it a shot. You know, we hit it off.
So my mom, Roseanne, was around 60 when I was adopted.
Her birth mother passed away from breast cancer as well. So that's something we have in common. I was able to kind of, I guess, harness the relationship and the activities I used to do with my mom and take that time and spend that time with Vickie. It helped fill that void for me.
My mom is just amazingly resilient and strong. She's went through some tough times and I've gotten to see that, and I have a great model of strength before me, even before I met Sandra. Sandra has definitely built on that strength. I was very focused on my grades because my mom had always told me grades before boys, you know, all that good stuff, so that I got the best possible grades so that I was able to go to college. And it was very vague because the advice wasn't backed with experience. Like, I came from within the first generation of people in my family to go to college. My family didn't talk about the colleges that they went to when they were younger, or their majors, or what classes they took in college. Sandra really gave me that model of what life was as a college-educated citizen.
We came from a similar background. Vickie excelled in sports.
So I was playing 3 sports by then.
Vickie also excelled in the classroom, and I could relate a lot to her that way. We'd find a place to go for dinner. She was in show choir. I would attend her choir concert.
Got to go on a college visit with her. Like, I remember sending her my college essays like every 2 weeks.
I remember going on a college visit to Notre Dame with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we left that visit and Vickie said, I'm going to Notre Dame.
I fell in love and I loved it. But then I did get denied from Notre Dame. That was a little rough, but Sandra was definitely there, and she's like, okay, let's look at the positive side. She's a very positive person.
She just saw that as an opportunity for another college to pick her up.
I recovered quickly because I found out I got a really great scholarship.
You know, Vickie shared with me about the Eli Lilly scholarship and recommended that she apply for it. And I remember it was due on January 1st. And it was December 31st, and Vickie and I are sitting in the Woodburn Library, and we're knocking this thing out. I remember getting the phone call. She said, hey, I have to tell you, I got it.
I could choose any school in Indiana, and it'd be a full ride.
It was on the news. It was huge.
I was able to choose in a more expensive school like Butler University.
She might deny this, but she chose it because they were a bulldog, and bulldogs are cute. Vickie has a big heart for her mother, and she cares for her mother as anybody would. And so there was that part that wanted to be home to take care of her. After her freshman year, there was some discussion. What if I just come home?
And I actually thought about transferring back home. I remember talking to her and asking about, like, why do I feel this way? Nobody told me that college would make me sad. It's supposed to be the best years of my life. She definitely was very encouraging, encouraged me to branch out and to keep trying. I'm so glad I stuck it out because I want to go explore. I want to go to a different country. I have plans of studying abroad next fall. I don't think I would have branched out that much if I wouldn't have just left home.
If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you.
Every child who is waiting for a match can benefit from this program. I look at a child like Vickie. She already had a good head on her shoulders, and she was going to succeed with or without me.
She was like, I don't even know why I'm here. Like, you have fine grades, work really hard. Why did you need me? And I was like, honestly, any kid could use more support.
Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need.
And her comment was, I don't know where I'd be right now if we hadn't met. And I told her, we'll never know.
Sandra has definitely made a positive impact on my
You
life.
can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there.
Right now, we're more friends, I think, than anything.
When Vickie's home from break, she calls me and says, hey, can I stop by?
Really, like, we can just laugh and chill on the couch.
And we just hang out.
And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there.
She's almost, my second daughter. She embraces my daughter Lauren as if she was her sister.
I've watched her grow up now at this point.
It gives my daughter something to look up to as well.
In a way, I feel like I've become her big sister.
When I think of Vickie, I think she knows how proud I am of her. But when I look at where she's at today, she has exceeded all expectations, and I can't wait to see where she goes from here.
Can't count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. You can count on me, 'cause I can count on you.